Wagu, Executive Director, Partners for Electoral Reforms, joins me on the news at 10. We do appreciate your being there. Have you seen this level of momentum in an attempt to recall a serving senator?
Thank you for having me. I think the possible other time that has happened was quite a long time in Jigawa State, where a serving House of Rep member was going to be recalled, and there was also an unsuccessful attempt sometime also in Benue. But what's important for this is that there seems to be a lot of activity around ensuring that the section of the Constitution that empowers citizens to recall their representatives is being kicked into effect. And it's important for democracy that those who represent citizens can understand and must be made to understand that the power resides in the citizens, and that the office of the citizen is the most powerful and most important office. So it's there in the Constitution. It is not put there for a joke. It is meant to enhance good governance. It is meant to further push off impunity and arrogance. And once those in power understand that that power resides with the citizens, I think they would want to behave themselves more responsibly.
Now, INEC has received the notification for this recall and are at the verification stage, as we understand by this time. Run us through the process. Is it cumbersome or is it easy?
No, it's pretty difficult. 50+1% of registered voters in that constituency will have to sign up for the petition to recall. To be able to garner that, it takes a lot of resources. So what that means is that there has to be a lot of strong determination by the citizens. Sometimes there could be extraneous interests that may mobilize that. But whatever those interests are, what is important is that it's a constitutional requirement. And in this particular case of Kogi West, we are seeing a situation in which it looks as if the citizens in that constituency have met that constitutional requirement. It is not going to be for the senator to determine whether those are fictitious. In one breath, he says they are fictitious. In another breath, he says they are not people from his constituency. It is the responsibility of INEC to verify, and that would, two things will happen from there. He could eventually come victorious. He could also be recalled. But what's important is that we must understand the power of the citizen in a democracy, and that is what is being tested at this point.
Now, Senator,
it sends a...
My apologies, permit me to just butt in here. Senator Melai has sought an injunction against INEC from carrying out this verification. How do you see this playing out?
I think his rushing to court is unripe. I saw the grounds for which he's asking the court to intervene, and that is the bigger problem for Nigeria. That at every point in time that we want to have the opportunity to test the power of the citizens, we see a recourse to wanting the judiciary to meddle. And in this particular case, I think it is unripe. I think it is not okay at this point. He should have waited for INEC to verify. If INEC says those people are fictitious, that will be victory for him. If they say, okay, they are authentic and that there's a need to proceed to the next stage, that will be it. So it is hasty, it is panicky, and does not help the cause of testing this constitutional provision, in my view, in rushing to court. But whichever way it ends, what is important is that there is a notice that has been served to people in office that the power does not reside with them, that it resides with the citizens.
Mr. Wagu, the Executive Director, Partners for Electoral Reforms, I want to thank you so much indeed for talking to us here on the News at 10.